Nigerians who will be willing to have very good homes and very affordable homes too, to the glory of God and service of humanity.
The modern edifice, corporate headquarters at Post Service Housing Development Limited, Mabila Barracks Road, Asokoro, Abuja, was commissioned by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Lufemi Oluyede, along 3 blocks of 18 flats of 2 bedrooms for officers' accommodation, RSM office, cafeteria and places of worship. This project was conceptualized in 2019 with the aim of developing a befitting office accommodation for PHDL and the entire workforce. In his address, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Lufemi Oluyede, said the edifice is modern in design and construction technologies, which reflects the professional trademark of PHDL and is in line with his command philosophy.
Therefore, I congratulate the past and present managing directors, chief executive officers of the Post Service Housing Development Limited for their commitment and service to the company and the Nigerian Army. You will agree with me that the importance of a befitting corporate headquarters such as this cannot be emphasized. This is because a building such as this enhances the status of a business organization and lends prestige that attracts other businesses. I believe this new building offers better space and modern facilities for quality business engagements that will further strengthen this company. As the Chief of Army Staff, my desire is to have a vibrant Post-Service Housing Development Limited that can help achieve one of my cardinal welfare schemes, which is the provision of befitting post-service accommodation for Nigerian Army officers and soldiers. I therefore charge the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Post-Service Housing Development Limited, and his staff to optimize the benefits of this facility and further enhance the profile of the company.
Describing the newly constructed modern edifice, the Managing Director, CEO of Post Housing Development Limited, Major General Joseph Omali, in his remarks earlier said the vision and desire by the past managing directors to have a befitting headquarters was approved about 6 years ago, and the groundbreaking was done by then Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukrobo retired.
The need to redesign and add to the inherited building plan was necessitated by the quest to urgently address the accommodation challenges being confronted by Post-Service Development Limited officers, consideration to have the RSM's office and empty yard, while also prioritizing the welfare of PHDL workforce by providing a decent cafeteria and places of worship. A gym pavilion is also being considered for future development. I am elated to state that this newly constructed corporate headquarters represents a new dawn in the history of the Post Service Housing Development Limited and will serve as a professional trademark towards the company's mandate of providing modern shelter with global best practice. I am confident that the Post Service Housing Development Limited, through the sterling leadership vision of our untiring Chief of Army Staff, will continue to thrive and make positive impacts on the welfare of the Nigerian Army and, by extension, the entire nation. Furthermore, to complement the conducive working environment, the corporate headquarters is surrounded with a beautiful landscape and a well-spaced parking lot, which creates an impressive aesthetic view overseeing the officers' accommodation area, the cafeteria, and the places of worship.
The Post Service Housing Development Limited was established in 1996 to implement the Nigerian Army Housing Scheme with a mandate to provide affordable homes into which officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army could retire into. Olaimi Eson, Post by TV.